In this video, I'll be showing you how to use Outlook MCP Server. Now, this video is crafted on basis of a request from a subscriber. The subscriber has watched my video tools available within Dataverse MCP Server and he's commented, this was a nice video illustrating the capability of Dataverse MCP Server. Can you please make a video on Outlook MCP Server and its use cases? So on basis of that, I thought of exploring Outlook or email management MCP server. So it is a two-part video series. So first I'm going to work on email management MCP server, and then I'll show you how what are the tool set which are available within MCP server. Now this MCP server basically manages email messages from Office 365 account. So uh, in Microsoft Copilot Studio, if you navigate to Tools, Add Tools against a specific agent, you get an option to add an email management MCP server. Now, email management MCP server is one of the MCP server available out of the box within Copilot Studio. It comes with a list of tools like send email, reply to email, get email, list emails, flag email, forward email. So send email sends an email message, reply to email replies to an email message, get email gets an email message, list emails list email messages, flag email flags an email message, and forward email forwards an email messages. So this is all like pretty much straightforward. Now when do you use such things? Now take for example, like say if you have an agent. Now if you have an agent which request for say some work item. Now you internally need to have that conversation with your colleague, let's assume. Now just with the help of a simple prompt, you can just type in send email to my colleague and specify the email address, and then it will send out an email. So this is like one simple example. Now there are other examples as well, like say take for example, if you have configured that specific email for a specific individual who gets all the support request, who gets all the details or maybe an attachment from a specific user. You can list down an email, you can flag an email, you can forward an email, you can even get a specific email just by typing in a natural language. So this is the power of this email management MCP server. Now I'm going to show you a couple of items as well, but before that, let's look into what are the options which we have while configuring the email management MCP server. So this is pretty much straightforward. You need not do anything. It's just a matter of adding that connection. So I've already connected this email management MCP server with my connection, and that's it. Now there are options where you can configure inputs and tools, but for the sake of this demo, I've just configured it very simple. So as I explained to you, there are various tools available: send email, reply to email, get email, list email, flag email, and forward an email. Now this is just some example, like I just did a get email. Now once I did that get email, uh, I it will ask for you to authenticate, and once you authenticate, you will receive the email which you have received in your inbox. Similarly here I have like just added a prompt send email with subject as hi and body as hello. Now it really doesn't understand that, you need to actually specify an email address, and then that will send out an email. Then in the couple of messages, I've just asked them to list two latest email or list top one email. So it has listed for the top one email, and it did for the list of two last latest email. So it has given me the output written from the connector was too large to be handled by the agent, and then flagging of the recent email. So let's look into the demo. So I'm in Microsoft Copilot Studio. So first what I'm going to do, I'll show you how to configure an email management MCP server. So first you can create an agent. I've already created an agent. So this is the agent which I've created. And in the tools, I have already added lot of MCP server. Now, as you see over here, I've already configured email management MCP server, but let's go ahead and configure another email management MCP server. So you go to add a tool, and from here navigate to model context protocol and go to email management MCP server. Now here I have established that connection. I have an option to add to agent and add and configure. So I'll click on add and configure. Now the connection which was already available for me is because I've already connected to that service. Now if you have not connected it earlier, then it will ask you to authenticate and then the service will get connected. Alternatively, you can add that connection by navigating to make.powerapps.com or make.powerautomate.com, and under connections you can add this the Office 365 Outlook connection in advance as well. Now, what are the options we get? We get an option to configure the name. Connection is already established, but we have an option to change the connection to other connection or create a new connection. It is currently available to air agent, so it lists down over here. And then there are some additional details like allow agent to decide dynamically when to use this tool. So we are not specifying any prompt, so agent automatically decides based on the prompt we type. Ask the end user before running, so I can put it yes or no. So currently it is no. It is recommended for sensitive or regulated domains when making changes for the user, so that's a bit of security added over here. Authentication, have end users sign in with their own credential, yes. And the description, we can add inputs over here. So these are the inputs that are required to configure the server. They can be pre-configured here. Inputs are filled in the order they are specified. Now if I click on add input, there is one input which is session ID. Now these are the list of tools which I showed you in the presentation. Now this is MCP server. Now here you have an option to three dots. You can view the code. So open code view. You can actually view the code in the backend. Also, you have an option to delete the MCP server. And if you do not want this MCP server to be in operation, you can just turn this off. So I can turn this off and I'll click on save, and then this MCP server would be turned will be disabled. So you're not actually deleting it, but this tool has been disabled. So if I navigate to the tools over here, I can see that email management MCP server is disabled, right? So this one. Now this is the one which I created earlier. So email management MCP server. So you can have multiple MCP servers over here, but it really doesn't make sense to have multiple MCP servers unless you restrict one MCP server in terms of a restriction of the tools just by specifying some prompts. Now if I let me refresh this testing agent. So let me close this. So let me close this test, go to test, reset. And now here, let's ask some questions. So let me ask a question. List top one email. So I'm just asking to list down the top one email. Let's see if it first hits the email management MCP server or not. And yes, it has uh, properly gone into that MCP server, and it has given me this email, MCP testing email, July 2024. This was received on this date and from and to, and this is the body preview. So let's see in Outlook. So if I go into Outlook over here, and I can see that yes, this is the latest email which I have, like I've sent to myself, and that's it has listed it correctly. Now let me do one thing. Let me say reply to email with subject. Let me see if it picks this value. So this is the recent email which I have, thus reply to email with subject to, and I will use one of my colleagues. So Lee is the person who will be receiving that email. So I'll just reply to email with subject to Lee, and put body content as hello. Let's see what it does. Now it says the email has been successfully replied to with the content hello and sent to Lee G. Now, if you go into the email over here, so if I see, yes, so as you see, it has sent an email to Lee with the body subject, with the body content as hello. So, with just one command with the natural language, you will be able to send out an email, you will be able to reply to an email, And if you want to just send out direct email, you can directly send out an email. So I have this prompt over here, so let me type in over here. So send email to Lee with subject as hi and body as hello. So this is like a simple, I am not putting any strings over here. So I could have put hi in a string and even body as a string, but I don't put, I don't want to put that. Let's see whether it responds correctly or not. And it says email has been successfully sent. So let's see if I go to my sent items, and it has sent this email. So with hi and body as hello. So this has like, so it has recognized it correctly. Now let's do one more thing in terms of, let me pick up an email. Yeah. So let me pick up this email. So I have this some random email. So I'll copy the subject line and I will say flag email with subject as, it appears that there are no emails with the subject email 6, so it is not able to find this. So not necessarily every time it will be able to find the content directly. Now this was way long back, it was like on 17th of I believe 17th of the June. So it has, so it, sometimes it will work, sometimes it may not. So let me see if I can pick up some any other email. So let me pick up this. Now this has got a like a duplicate. So if you see Microsoft subscription purchase information, so there are like couple of emails with Microsoft purchase subscription email. So let me write that command over here. Let me reset it and say flag email with subject line as Microsoft subscription purchase confirmed. It appears that there are no emails with the subject line, so it is not able to find that email with the subject line. Now in order to demonstrate flag email, I will just type in again flag recent email, and it will not give you any prompt. That is a bit weird, but after some time it will give you the most recent email has been successfully flagged. Now if I go into the email and go into inbox, now it has marked this email as flagged, get started with your subscription. So as you see, this email has been flagged. So let me refresh the Outlook. So sometimes it works correctly, sometimes it doesn't. Now it has identified that this item has been flagged. Okay, but this was not a recent email, but at least that command worked. So not necessarily every time your command will work, because I think it's still in that development stage. uh, so some of the command like send email, reply to email, which I tested, it works every time. But flag email, listing the email, sometimes the listing the email may not also work. So if I just say list top 10 emails, like the other day I ran this command list top 10 emails, it gave me some error. Yeah, this is the same error which I got. It says the output written from the connector was too large to be handled by agent. So it's not like a foolproof tool, but I believe as we have some latest releases, then I think this might be further filtered down to give a proper response. So that's it, folks. This is all about our Outlook email MCP server. So there are, so just to reiterate, what we did is like we went into the tools, we added a tool, and the tool was named as email management MCP server. Now here we have an option to view the activity map. So all the other things which we can test while executing this command. So what the command which we did is, the command which we executed is listing the top one email, listing the flagging the email, sending email, reply to email with subject as something and body as something. So these are the few things which you can perform within email management MCP server. Now if you want to know what all things which you can perform, so you can go into that specific MCP server, and under tools you will see all the listings. So that is send email, reply to email, get email, list emails, flag emails, and forward email. So that's it, folks. This is all about email management MCP server in Microsoft Copilot Studio. Thanks for watching.